Okay, yep, I hit the button. Hello, everybody, what is going on? It's your friendly neighborhood Dungeon Master Rose here, back at it again with another Stories from the Savagelands video. You might be wondering what's with the giant bingo card, and I'll get to that here in a moment. If you guys have not seen the last episode, what the heck are you guys doing? Go watch the last episode, then watch this episode. So that way you're fully caught up with the series. But if you need just a quick refresher, it was basically another roleplay session. Some corrupt guards came in and they were trying to take Stabby from Max. And after a quick
Never.
talk with the captain, the party found out that, yeah, they are in fact corrupt guards. They were ripped of their rank and status. We had a little bit of a bonding moment between Rexius, Remus, and Romulus. We had a moment that genuinely, still to this day, when I retell this story to my friends, my family, anything like that, I still just end up dying of laughter. To keep myself from doing that, as I'm already starting to do, you guys are gonna have to go watch the last episode if you want to find out the absolutely hilarious, funny moment. Um, and we ended the session after Rexius and Bucket got, or not Bucket, Rexius and Max got into a little bit of an argument. Rexius kind of, you know, justifying the way he treated Bucket, whereas Max very quickly saw that the way he treated Bucket really fucked with her. So, but after a bit of a little heated argument and Rexius checking in on Bucket, Rexius had received a call saying, hey, the captain's here, wants to see everybody, and that's where we're at right now. Now, before we get into the story, once again, as you guys can see, we have a giant bingo card. And this giant bingo card was made by Rexius, aka Jacksonite. I'm gonna read all of the squares. So all of my players have access to this bingo card and are able to cross it off. If my players get a bingo, they get themselves a point of inspiration. However, if you guys get a bingo, I guess you got bragging rights, I guess. Didn't think that part through. All right, so you guys can read along with me. I'll speed through these. We meet a new NPC. Rexius tries to get a new item of some kind. Might as well just mark that one off early. Rose has to leave because they're
Same with
laughing.
Rexy. Same with me eating on camera.
Fair enough. Rose has to leave because they're laughing
Fair.
too hard. That did happen the last two sessions. Players go off on a side tangent. Might as well mark that one off now. Stabby wants to end someone. Rex calls Phallaton his son. Might as well mark that one off now. Rex solves a problem with money. Rex makes a joke at a party member's expense. Rex talks business with Romulus or Remus. Church forgets something important about his character or an item in his inventory. Might as well mark that one off now. Bucket goes ignored all episode. Someone talks over Mark/Hugan. Jacksonite eating on camera. Max talking over somebody. A party member names an NPC. Someone has audio problems. Might as well mark that one off now. The party avoids combat or ends it in one round. Well, there won't be any combat today. There will be in the next session without giving any spoilers, but might as well mark that one off now. A player is missing for the session. Rose says the party is driving them to drink. Rexius forgets he has a gun. I forget that Rexius has a gun, so yeah.
Two.
Someone references other media. Might as well mark that one off now. Rexius gets an idea. An enemy tried to run after 3 rounds or less of combat. The Lord of Rust is referenced. Jacksonite reminds Rose of something from a past episode. So, yeah, a lot of,
No.
A lot of good stuff, and no, the Quicksilver thing does not count. But with that bingo card, so you guys at
Damn.
home that are watching this, you guys can play along with us. Like I said, my party members. Oh, hi, honey.
It's a little full.
I unfortunately cannot drink this on camera because I am recording, but I am gonna go ahead and set it off to the side. But yeah, just juice. Wink, 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 wink. Okay, so anyways, this bingo card, you guys can play at home. My players are going to be playing as well. If they get a bingo, they get themselves a point of inspiration. The whole shebang shaboodle. With all that out of the way, let's dive into it. So, the party is all gathered up in the main area with the captain of the Knights of the Future standing in front of them. And he says, one of our scout patrols, scout border patrols, found something interesting. He pulls a small rectangle out of his pocket, and he grabs the sides and pulls it apart, creating a holographic screen that shows a picture in full color. And he shows it to you all, and it is a encampment of sorts. And he then speaks up and says, if anyone is to know where the Lord of Rust and Locarius are, yes, go ahead and mark that down now. If anyone were to know where the Lord of Rust and Locarius are, it would be the Cult of Rust, which have been spotted here at this camp. While I am not tasking you all to go by yourselves, you will feel like.
It's a no one under 18 to watch this sign.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. But
We need that as a sign, permanent.
yeah, I might as well just like turn that into like a picture and then just plaster it on the recording screen, just 18 plus.
I'll make a rough.
Over my
I'll do a
face,
rough
yeah.
draft design for it.
All right. Anyways, where was I going with? Oh yeah. I am not sending you all to do this by yourself. Doing that would be a suicide mission, even though you guys are really good at what you do. However, we will be ready in a couple of days. I will give you all a unit of soldiers that will be under your command. Your goal will be to storm this encampment, kill who you must, but keep a small group of people alive so that we can question them. I just wanted to let you know that it's going to be a few days. However, this is what we're...
It'll be less. Because my favorite terrain is desert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rogue. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Ranger,
it's
yeah.
one of my class features. Yeah, rangers.
Thank you for giving me max spots over someone, by the way.
This is gonna be
Also, I
fun.
do believe
This is gonna be fun. But
I'm
yeah.
already at 2, by the way.
But fuck, lost my train of thought already. Oh yeah. Also, there is something else. He swipes right on the tablet, and it's a really blurry picture, looking like it was kind of taken in a hurry in order to potentially not be spotted. But you guys are able to make out the details. You guys see Aaron Vell in shackles walking towards the Cult of Rust encampment. We have confirmation that Aaron Vell is trapped in the prison. So that is our secondary objective. The main objective is to get people for questioning. Our secondary objective, rescue Aaron Vell. He knows we're coming. So, I wanted to let you guys know about this to give you guys time to prepare. And with that, he folds the tablet up and he asks, are there any questions?
No. I think that we should get to our mission post haste so that we can get these jerks off our tail. Dicks. Alright, well, it is what it is.
The captain says,
Anyway, I'm with you both here.
The captain says, if you're worried about Aaron, don't be. He may be a little bit special, but he knows how to survive.
Oh, I'm actually incredibly worried about him. The idea that he's out there by himself, captured already, I mean, it's only natural.
Well, I see where you're coming from. Going after this encampment now would be a suicide mission. I will not stop you if that's what you choose to do. However, at this time, I cannot spare any men.
You can. But maybe we can.
Yeah.
Rexius, do you have an idea?
I already
Yes,
marked that
also,
off.
I had to fight the urge. Just for the gag, the second Human started talking to be like, just mark this off quick. Just keep going. Just for the joke. Because it's always poor Mark that we talk over.
Yeah, it
But,
always does
yeah.
suck. But he's super patient with us, which, Mark, I really do appreciate that. Like, I know we talk over you a lot, but you're very patient with us, and we really appreciate it.
Yeah, we do. Admittedly, I think how quiet your microphone is part of it. But, yes, I do have an idea.
All right, everyone, go ahead and mark that one off. Rexius has an idea. What's everybody at right now? How many spaces? I just want to check in on that real quick. 3 for church.
Looks like we've got 6 marked off total.
Okay, all right, back it up. Where are we getting 6?
All right,
Yeah,
hold
let's
on.
go on this.
I've been physically marking them off on my spare phone. So we've got the players go off on a side tangent. Jack's Knight eating on camera. I'm pretty sure I heard Church say that Max talked over somebody. So that's 3 right there.
Okay.
Someone has audio problems. Rex gets an idea, and the Lord of Rust is referenced.
Okay. What kind of side tangent did you guys go on, or were you guys playing into my bit of?
I think that might have been. Yeah, that one might have been before we started recording, but I marked it off anyways for some reason.
All right, well, it's a good.
We haven't gone on a side tangent yet, unless this counts. I don't think so.
No, because I was checking in on the bingos, and then I asked you. Yeah, no, but all right, so now the captain kind of nods his head and he says, "Well, whatever you decide to do, make sure you bring Aaron Vell back alive, and make sure you bring back some of those Cult of Rust bastards." And with that, he turns around and begins to walk away. So now the ball is in your guys' court. Rexius, you have an idea. Feel free to share it with the group.
So, I'm trying to think of how Rex would explain it to the others, like verbally. So I was speaking with Romulus the other day. He mentioned that one of the upgrades he's working on that he has outfitted most of our security with is a self-repair function. If they're damaged, they'll essentially turn into this sphere about this large and repair themselves. But that means any extra security, and trust me, knowing the bloke running the place before me, we have far more than we could possibly need. We can take some of them with us. If they're destroyed, they'll turn into a sphere. We pick them up, bring them back, and once they're repaired, they'll just pop back out.
Okay. Party, what do you guys think about this?
I mean, it's a great idea because, well, if anybody gets injured, they can get anything damaged or something happens. We can easily just get them fixed.
We won't
And
have
it's
an
a
army,
safe
but
way.
4 or 5 more bodies on a battlefield can be the difference between
Life
and annihilation.
And the old saying, prepare, prepare, prepare.
The next time we make you make a bingo card, Rexius, you'll need to do a thing where a party member makes Rose have to pull up an extra tab on their computer.
You know what? I'm gonna say it right now. I will start writing down things and make it so there's like 12 different bingo cards, and we can have people pick one at random. At least for like the players.
Okay.
Spinner.
And then have a viewer specific one. I like that.
The viewer specific one can have like an entire line of church, an entire line of you, an entire line of me, one for Mark, one for Max.
Mm-hmm.
So each person doing one thing will get you a bingo, or one person doing everything will get you one.
Yeah, fair enough.
But if it's talked by a viewer, as in they wrote something down, has to be appropriate. We can't do anything that is
18 plus. Like, don't get me wrong, this channel is very much
yeah,
an 18
we're
plus.
18 plus. Yeah, I know. No,
What's
I
going
know, but we
on?
have standards.
Everybody just suddenly became silent.
I meant as in we got standards on the 18 plus.
Oh, Mark, you had said everyone just went silent?
Oh.
I think that answered that question. All right. Somebody's having audio problems. Go ahead and mark it.
I already marked it.
Same. I had the foresight because I knew something was going to happen with Mark.
Same.
All right.
It's always at least one of us. Every session, at least one of us has horrible audio problems the entire time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I hope
Mark,
and pray for no blackout in my area.
Mark, if you can hear me, try unjoining and then rejoining. I don't think he can
Let's
hear
hope
me.
it works. Mark.
All right. I just sent him a message. You might. Oh, he's got a yellow exclamation mark over his. Well, he did.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, stand by. We're having technical difficulties.
All right, I managed to come back, but it's just kind of a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Surprising, you know?
Yeah, fair enough. One moment people are talking, the next moment just dead silence. I would have started freaking out thinking I went deaf. All right.
So I guess that makes Hugin the wizard the boy who lived.
Mark it off.
Mark it off. Mark it off. That is a reference.
That is a reference. I swear, you guys are doing this on purpose.
Anybody who is now a fan of Harry Potter.
I kind of am.
That was completely Rexius' fault.
To be fair, in this server, we have Harry Potter fans. And I'm going to
Anyone
do
who is
something
not
that
in
I'll
the
probably
field.
censor in editing. Fuck J.K. Rowling.
Thank you.
That's valid.
Church, we are calling a
Fuck that
timeout.
chick.
Media, but he made a joke at a party member's expense.
Oh my gosh. All right. Anybody got bingo yet?
That's weird. Usually when I do that, it's church.
I need 2 more. I need 2 more. We meet a new NPC and we have a new problem. And Rex solves with money. I need 2.
All right. Let's we kind of went
I
on a little
just
bit
need
of a side tangent. So let's get back to the plot.
Yeah, but we were too excited.
Yep, fair enough. But where was I going with this? All right, so Rexius has introduced a plan. Basically, take some of the security bots and bring them with you guys. You know, you guys are making it really freaking hard for me.
I think
don't
that
have a map.
we're going back into the crazy land where the things stop working and annoy me.
Died.
Poor Mark. Poor Mark. Stand by for technical difficulties, everyone.
All right.
So the only 2 I need left is that Jackson Knight reminds you of something from a past episode, and an enemy tried to run after 3 rounds or less of combat.
Keep in mind, Rexius,
And already
I
got
will
the
fact
drinking.
Really
check.
likely.
He already said about drinking. He already said something about drinking. He already had we have someone who already referenced media, and we had Jackson Knight already ate on camera.
That's basically just the free space.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So we only need 2 more. We meet a new NPC, and we have Rex solve problem with money. Just common.
Wait,
So, Rex, real quick, I will let you know for the one where you remind me of something from a previous episode, I will be fact checking.
Yeah.
That's
I'm not
fine.
saying
That
you're a
check
liar.
the ones that I sent you directly.
I'm not saying you're a liar. I'm just saying I will fact check. Or we could have our
That's
lovely
fine.
viewers
I have a
fact check
lot.
in the comments below.
I have a
Well, you
whole
were
bunch
saying
of
he's a
things
truther.
that I could reference for you to go fact check, and it would take like 30 seconds.
Fair enough. All right. Mark,
And that goes for
I
things
noticed
in
you-
Church's inventory, by the way.
Mark, I noticed you're back with us. Are you out of Crazy Land yet?
Or has Loki have taken grasp of your existence?
Mark off technical difficulties.
We already have that.
we got that like early on.
Yeah.
And now one of the future cards will have pause for technical difficulty.
Yeah. We don't have Stabby, so Stabby wants to end someone will not happen.
You guys had Stabby.
No, Stabby's already I already sent Stabby to get, fixed, as in Stabby gets the help she needs.
No, okay.
I think
so if
Stabby chose to stay with you. I think she's still in
Yeah.
your inventory.
Stabby,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Stabby chose to stay with you because the captain of the Knights of the Future offered, like, hey, I can pay you and she can get the help that she needs, or you can keep her. It's up to you. And Max, I think it was you who had said, well, I mean, she's her own.
No, I didn't do the decision making. I let her decide what she wants. If she
That's
wanted
what I
to
was
get
saying.
fixed, I was offering that to her
And she chose
because
to stay with
Stabby is
you
her
guys.
own person. Aw, I'm gonna hug Stabby. And the item I put as for Stabby is Stabby with a heart.
Aw. Hugin, are you
I
able
love
to hear
Stabby.
me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Fantastic. All right. We are back. That's probably about a good chunk of a video I need to edit. Yay!
Yay! Future you problem.
Future me problem. Yep. But anyways, so
Those references the editing process.
I swear these bingo cards are going to be freaking stacked. Anyways, but yeah, looping back around. So a plan has been set. Is there anything you guys need to do before taking on this Cult of Rust encampment? I forgot to mention the captain did give you the coordinates of the camp, so you guys are able to find it.
I mean, if it's going to be quite the long, dragged out fight, I think that we should play Percy a visit.
Now,
I was going to make the same suggestion.
You said going
we
to
need to see our
Percy's
favorite
for
cat.
who and a what now?
Get the stuff we need before
Okay.
we head out, as in supplies, anything else we need. So let's visit our favorite cat who has ADHD.
So as you guys make your way down to Percy's shop, you hear a lot of banging and clattering. As you go to open the door, you see Percy is chasing a white dot going around the room. But if you pay particular attention, you will see that the reflection is coming from a watch, and like no matter which way he moves, the light is bouncing off the watch and onto another part, whether it's the wall or the floor. Eventually,
Yeah.
the light points up to the ceiling, and you see this tabaxi get down on all fours, kind of scrunch himself down to the ground, and spring up and latch himself onto the ceiling. He kind of mutters to himself. He mutters to himself, well, this is quite the predicament. He turns over and he sees you guys. He's like, how long were you guys standing there?
We just
2
watch
minutes.
you chase a white dot.
I'm just gonna stand under him, hold up my arms, and be like, drop.
He lets his
I'm
claws go.
just-
Whoosh.
I just give
There you
him
are.
I just give him a I just give him some pats on the head and a snack, because like, look, here you go, here's a reward, please avoid the white dots, I know they're hard to resist.
He thanks you, Max, and he thanks you, Rexius, and he says, all right, I'm sorry you guys saw that. What can I do for you guys? Hugin, how's it going? He kind of points to you, kind of acting like nonchalant, like you guys didn't just see him get stuck on the roof.
I'm still holding him unless he got down. I'm just still carrying him bridal style.
We don't tell anybody about this. That's all he wants. Let's not tell anybody about this.
Agreed. But yeah, so
Anyway,
Percy looks to you, Hugin, and he says, I see you brought your friends, Hugin. What can I do for you?
Well, we're going to be doing something extremely dangerous, and we could use a little bit more ammunition, if you know what I mean.
Ammunition. Okay, all right. So are you guys looking for some more offensive spells? Maybe some healing potions?
we'll need some healing potions.
Along with any dangerous.
We
Anything
have healing
dangerous.
potions. We have a nearly infinite supply of them.
I can think
Come on,
of
let's buy it from the poor kitty. Look at him.
something that might help. There is a couple of spells. I have to go through my list to see which ones. I know that I would particularly like to be able to cast a few more, if you know what I mean, in this endeavor. So if you have something that could let me do that, that would be very useful right now.
Yeah, I'll let you know, Hugin. I'm actually doing a killer deal right now. If you buy a spell of 2nd level or higher, you get one lower level spell for free. So if you buy a 2nd level spell, then it would be a 1st level spell. But if you buy a 5th level spell, then it could be a 4th, a 3rd, a 2nd, or a 1st.
Oh, buy one get one free deal.
Give me 1 second. That's actually pretty useful. I'm going to go look at pull up my thing really quickly.
Oh, no
It's
worries.
taking a while because my computer's slow, DM. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah, no worries. I will let you guys know that the light chasing scene and the BOGO deal were made from a random table. I kid you not, I made an entire table of random things that Percy might
That
be
Perseus
doing
does.
when you guys walk in. So far, the only 2 that you've seen is him being laser focused on a TV, and then the one where he's chasing the light around.
At some point, I need to show you
Aw.
my D100 random encounter table, because some of the stuff on there just makes no sense, and I think you'd get a kick out of it, because you'd be reading in one of those things like a random baby appears. I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
It's from the first homebrew world I ever ran, and it is really like, it's dark in the dumbest way possible, because what I was doing is I would have a friend or somebody ask me a question about about a fictional world, and I would create an answer. And one of my friends was in a bad place mentally. He asked a really weird question, and it turned into so much strangeness that, yeah.
Hmm. I'm curious. And as for Percy, someone please give him a lot of love, because look at him.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. Percy's a pretty cool guy. The OG shenanigan, which Max and Rexius, you guys unfortunately weren't there. You guys, like, if you guys were OG members of the shenanigan, which Church, and I do believe Hugin was an OG member as well. He might not have been. I don't 100% remember.
I was a member of the Shenanigan briefly. I had several characters in it.
Okay.
But it was towards the very end.
Yep, that's right. That makes sense. And that was the first campaign. My friend Will, when I was living in Texas for a little bit, he was there with me, and he was basically wanting to join the group, but as the main antagonist. And I was like, I don't know if that would work. And so I did it, and while technically it worked, I'm never gonna do that again. Not because I don't have any beef with Will. Will, if you're watching this, shout out to you, man. Satire Paradox was one of the best BBEGs ever. But, you know, it's not that I have any beef with Satire or Will. It's just the party is the party, and the BBEG is the BBEG. The BBEG should be ran by the DM to avoid derailing campaigns. Something I think Church would know a little bit too much about, because I'm pretty sure he was there. I'm pretty sure.
This is a great time to mark off the side tangent. Just a heads up, guys.
All right.
Oh, yes.
To be fair,
I do in fact. Go ahead.
I was saying, to be fair, you know, we're just waiting on Hugin, but take your time, man. I don't mind talking.
I have in fact picked out 3 spells.
Alrighty, what spells are we looking at?
Oros Mark of Fate, Remove Curse, and as far as like the lower level one. Perhaps, let's see here. I guess rope trick would be acceptable.
All right.
Bias some time if need be.
All right, guys, we are going to have to temporarily pause for a moment and stop the recording. I'm getting a message from one of my coworkers, so I need to make sure that my store didn't get burnt down.
Someone left Wordle on the chat, and I decided, you know what?
I got bored that one DB.
All right, everybody, we are back, and fuck, where were? Oh yeah, Hugin, you had chose rope trick, remove curse, and what was the other one? Hugin.
Hugin is muted.
Smart fate. It's basically a nasty little reaction spell. It's official, but it's from Book of Ebon Tides.
Oh boy. All right. If you could send me like it's approved, like you can use it. If it's in your spell list, you can use it. Can you just send me that spell description whenever you have a moment?
Yes, I will.
But yeah, so Percy gets you all rang up for those scrolls that you can use to scan into your spell book. And you see him kind of pressing some buttons and whatnot, and he says, "All right, the total for that is gonna be 200 credits." Or it's not credits. It's not credits. Every time I think I have it memorized.
Star Wars. Dun, dun.
Is what you call them.
Say that one more time, Jack.
In this case, previously you called them cred chips, so it'd be 200 gold cred chips.
All right. Well.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm removing that. I'm just going to scan them into my thing, and then
all right,
they're going to be added.
While we are here, Percy, there was something I wanted to procure from you.
Of course, yeah. What's up?
I'm looking for a magic item called a Belt of Cloud Giant Strength.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
All right, everyone, real quick. Go ahead and mark off. Rex tries to get a new item of some kind.
I already marked it because I had planned it ahead of time.
Yeah, fair enough.
We can also mark off Jack Knight reminds Rose of something from a previous episode thanks to the cred chips.
Shit, fair enough.
Yes! I only need one more bingo for the enemy tried to run, and 2 more for
Same.
we meet a new NPC and money and Strex.
Here's a few of my current board.
Oh, jeez Louise. Hugin, what about you? How close are you to bingo?
For anyone that needs to read it,
Currently pretty darn close, like 1 away, I think.
I
What's
got
the,
this so far.
you know what? You know what? A lot of you missed is that earlier.
Business.
About
He talks
just
business.
before. No, just before Rose went to go check that message. Someone talked over Hugin.
Oh!
None of you noticed that.
There we go. Look, my progress so far.
Wait. Max, you got a bingo!
Hey!
No. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's
Wait,
right.
we all have the same card.
Wait, we all have. So players go off on a side.
Wait,
Well,
if
actually,
anybody has
yeah.
a bingo,
We
Business
did go on
one.
a side tangent. We
What
did go
did I
on a side
miss?
tangent. Did Rex talk business? If not, I will have to remove that.
Rex did
No,
not
I
talk
haven't.
Okay,
No, he
then I
hasn't
don't
talked
have a
to
bingo.
either of his brothers about anything yet.
The procuring thing.
Yeah, well then, I'll erase
oh,
that.
yeah.
So I need one more for
I remember-
bingo.
I misread that.
Okay, all right.
I
I
still
was
need one
like,
more.
we've only been recording for like at most like 30 to 45 minutes, maybe. I'm
Now I
having to
have to
split
wait.
this up into multiple clips, so I don't know how long we've been recording. But all right, looping back around to the main story. Jackson, I do know that you sent me the thing for Belt of Cloud Giant Strength. If you could go ahead and send me the item description whenever you are able to.
I should be able to just add it into my inventory because it's a standard D&D magic item. It requires attunement, and all it does is override my strength score to make it. I think Cloud Giant Strength is the highest, so a 29.
What?
I can look that up right quick.
Yeah, please do, because if we have a player strength that's level 29 at level 5, we have bigger problems.
Ooh, we do need that.
It could be worse, DM. I could have asked for a staff of power at my current level, or better yet, the staff of the Magi.
Yes.
Oh god.
I was wrong. I'm looking at
I mean,
the official
it's actually-
item. I must have been thinking of a different giant. The Cloud Giant is 27.
Okay, so
Yep,
at least
I'm
it's
looking
not
at it right now.
29.
What? So it's wondrous, legendary rarity. It requires attunement, and while wearing this belt, your strength score changes to 27. This item has no effect on you if your strength score without the belt is equal to or greater than 27.
I was thinking of a Belt of Storm Giant Strength, which was what I was hoping to get. I just mixed up Storm and Cloud, but I will take either.
So he does have the Cloud Giant Strength one, and he can cut you a discount, but unfortunately, because it is a legendary wondrous item, it's going to be 7,300 gold cred chips.
I'm gonna ask, especially because this is Percy, how much is Quicksilver worth?
His eyes grow large. Wait, you have Quicksilver?
Yes, I do.
Where'd you get it?
Prove it. Like he goes from fun and joyous to serious immediately.
Zero hesitation. He reaches into his breastplate, like between his breastplate and his body, and pulls out the bottle.
He immediately reaches up and joint, and he's looking at it, he's examining it, holding it up to the light. By the divine machine, this is actual Quicksilver. He immediately slides the belt over to you. He said, "This is priceless. Have this." He slides it over to you.
If it is, perhaps you could throw in one other
staff
item,
of power.
mostly for my amusement. I see a broom of flying over there.
Ooh.
Real quick, you were saying something?
Oh, I was saying to Rexius, if it really is priceless, perhaps a staff of power.
Oh god. I need to double check on the staff of power. It has been so long since I have heard that name.
I'm gonna, as soon as he says that, I'm gonna look at Percy and be like, 3 items? Because I also asked just for a broom of flying for sheer shits and giggles.
I mean, we do need one eventually.
Oh, good grief. Okay, so you want the Cloud Giant Strength Belt, the Broom of Flying, and a Staff of Power, right?
That is correct.
Let me read up on the Staff of
You got
Power.
anything to call?
Church,
I
you've
look at-
already got
I
way
look
too
at
much
Percy
stuff. You got
while-
the Fire Wrap gloves, you got the Joy Buzzer gloves. No, Church, you got way too much.
Give me the hilt. Give me the giant strength.
I will say I'm immediately putting on the Belt of Giant Strength and starting my attunement process.
Okay.
Can I have the flying broom?
with the flying broom, the staff of power, and the belt of cloud giant strength, yeah, he is more than willing. He hands Hugin the staff, he hands Max the broom, and he says, "No, shoo! I need some alone time with this Quicksilver."
Just put
Just
it in my
one thing, Percy. I know you, but I need to say it as well. Don't let one of the cults or something get their hands on that. Use it yourself.
Of course.
You understand?
I mess up his hair before we leave.
All right, and as you guys leave, Rexius begins his attunement process. Is there anything else
I
you
put
guys
on
are
a
wanting
I
to?
hit the broom.
Does the broom of
Now
flying
I can
require
fly.
attunement?
Yeah,
I'm attuned to the
it
staff.
does, and I can fly now for 50 feet.
I'll probably just say we take the night, attune to the 2 items. Or I can attune to my stuff, Hugin can attune to his thing, and then we'll go find Aaron.
You
Yeah,
guys make me
the
want to
broom
drink. I
requires
swear to God.
attunement. Hey, we got him to say it, and already get
Mark
marked
it off.
down.
Mark it off.
We already got him to say. We already have it marked. You
That's
want to double
bingo,
mark?
by the way.
No, hold up. How is that bingo?
I will read off the entire row.
Just
So
want
we
to see
have
it.
the players go off on a side tangent. We have. Oh no, you're right. We're still missing.
No,
Rex talks
yeah.
business with Romulus and Remus, which
Yeah,
is going to
that's
be
what I
happening
mean.
now, anyways, because I have to go talk to Romulus.
Hey.
Well, we're not going to mark
Which
it
pretty
off
much gives
until
a
it
more.
properly happens.
Aww.
All right. So, aside from taking the night to attune and whatnot, is there anything else you guys are wanting to do to prepare?
I've got to talk to Romulus.
Bolt of the bingo sheet.
Oh gosh darn it, I thought I was going to be able to catch you in a freaking loophole, because I thought it said Romulus and Remus, but it's Romulus or Remus. Damn it,
Or
I thought I was going to
Remus.
catch you in a
Yes.
loophole. Alright, I'm so sorry.
I made the card.
Fair enough. Hugin, was there anything you were wanting to do before setting off?
Yeah. I scan the scrolls into my book, as it were, and then I'm going to go talk to Yunin, tell her that I'm going to be gone for a little bit, and after that, well, we are going to probably head out after a long rest, I suppose.
All
I
right.
am definitely prepared.
So you go to Munin, and as you walk into where she is staying, you notice that she's looking a lot better than when you first administered the cure. Like, obviously she was getting better, but she was still very weak and whatnot. It, like, you see her kind of pacing around the room, flipping through a book. She looks up to you and says, "Oh, hi, sweetie. I didn't see you there."
Aw.
I'm going to be headed out for a little while. You should be very careful. Do not, if you need be, use the security droids. My friends and I are going to be going to rescue a friend. Unless you have interest in coming and doing that.
All right, sweetie. Well, stay safe. All right. You know I worry about you. And she goes in to give you a hug.
I hug her
Aww.
on the cheek. To which I leave the area and I place a healing potion on table for her in case she still needs to recover a little bit more.
All right. And then you had said you added the scrolls and attuned to the Staff of Power, which I'm reading now. I should not have said yes, but in the universe, in universe lore, Quicksilver is priceless because it is so freaking rare. So Percy would have been willing to give
Well,
you a
Mercury
Staff of
is.
Power. Oh, geez Louise. You guys already have MedCorp. What more do you want from me?
Everything.
I have one attunement slot left. One final flipping attunement slot.
Oh, don't forget, you can also get a, there's also a way for you to get more attunement slots from feats. There's the one that has allowed you to have 3 more. Have 6 attunement slots.
There is a feat that allows you to get more
Yes!
attunement slots? No, nobody is taking
Yep.
that. That feat is banned.
First of all, what feat is that? Because now I want that, and I still want
Attunement
Dark Omen
6.
feat at this point.
But it's from Critical Role, and I have several players who have taken it.
Oh,
Yep, I
It's
was one
like-
of the players.
Send the name of that feat in the chat.
All right, come on.
are you
No, hold
guys
on.
gonna?
You ever think of that feat? Counterspell.
I would be
That's what
willing
I
to
think of that
allow
feat.
it so long as you
Yeah.
guys don't abuse it. But knowing you guys, you're going to abuse it.
I mean, it is. It's only a lot.
Because I remember the feat.
It's called Mystic Conflux, and it only
Realize
allows
Quicksilver being
It's-
priceless
Oh, that
counts
is another
as me solving a
feat?
problem with money.
Where did that
Oh yeah, because I
quagmire
have a
sound
character that
effects come
has 6
from?
attunement slots. Oh, it's called attunement 6.
I'm guessing,
even though
Hugin.
it's from even though it says that I grabbed attunement 6. It allows me to have additional to equal to my proficiency bonus.
That is an epic level feat. That is not appropriate for this game. Mystic Conflux would be legal because it's technically not an epic level feat, and it only allows
I don't
the
think it's epic level though.
that. Attunement 6 is in fact an epic level feat, and it is for a game that we are not playing right now, and it is not appropriate.
Aw.
Is that for
Well,
2024
Mystic
edition
Conflux.
or Daggerheart?
The
Game from
game that
Homebrew.
it's for is like, alright, so we run once a week. I run a game with my friends, Max included, and the game goes up to level 30. Alright, it's basically, I use supplemental materials from something called the Epic Legacy Core Rulebook. Alright, that was a homebrew feat made for that. Alright, this is not a feat that is appropriate for characters that would go to levels 1 through 20. Alright, Mystic Conflux, however, would be like something that might be appropriate. It allows for 1 additional attunement slot. I'm writing it in chat so that my friend can see it. But
Oh, that means 1 more attunement slot. That means it's gonna be fun for our friend here.
How about
there you go.
no?
There.
How about yes?
All right.
can't
Anyways,
stop
getting
us.
back on track with the
Rose,
what's up, Church?
never mind. I was gonna make a movie reference.
Wait, do we already have someone
already had that
references
down.
other?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah, Jack.
had a Harry Potter.
Jackson did it earlier.
Yeah, I made a Harry Potter reference
that's right. That's
and
right.
picked on Hugin at the same time, which is funny because when I put that on the bingo card, I was thinking of me picking on Church because I always do.
But all right.
Right back at you, buddy.
Rexius. So you go up to what are you doing? I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought.
I needed to go talk to Romulus about security droids.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you. You're going to talk about security droids. That is not business. That is not business. You are
dang it.
taking away some of the security droids to help you go rescue Aaronvel and take care of the Cult of Rust encampment.
I have a plan for
Aw.
that. Don't worry. I'm gonna get that bingo. Don't worry.
Oh, Christ.
So we're gonna. Yes.
Like, it's like
yes.
my job to stop
Free.
you guys from getting bingo, and yet you guys are already so damn close to a bingo. Okay, anyways, so you go and talk with Romulus, and floor's yours, my friend.
So I round the corner to his lab and I knock on the door. So so he knows it's me. Romulus, I need to speak with you for a moment about one of the upgrades you were talking about doing.
Can it wait till morning? I'm really fucking tired.
Oh, I know how it feels.
How many of the security droids have the self-repair function?
Pause for a moment. About 5. Why do you ask?
I'm going to be borrowing them for a short while we can get some battlefield testing. But if it goes well, then we can patent that feature and make some decent coin.
Oh, that is technically business.
Damn it! All
That
right,
is-
mark
that
it
is- that is.
And that's
Yes! Bingo!
Bingo for me.
Church, point of inspiration. Rexius, point of inspiration. Max, point of inspiration. What about
Bingo.
you, Hugin?
I think I was using the same.
Say that-
Well,
Say that one
same
more time.
card. Seeing how we're all using the same card, I'm fairly sure I get a point of inspiration as well.
Yep, fair enough. Just wanted to make sure. Now, I will say, for future reference, Church, you had noticed something earlier in the session, and you had pointed it out to everyone else. If one person notices something, but everyone else doesn't, or I don't specifically say mark it off, but some person acknowledges that it happened and they mark it off, that is not a free point for everyone. That's not how bingo works. You don't hear it. Sorry, Charlie.
Dang it!
Of course, Max is the one that says, dang it.
And so now I'm going to add to the Rose specific bingo card. Rose tells us to mark something off. Rose does not realize and forgets to tell us to mark something off.
Okay, anyways, so, Romulus is like, yeah, sure, that's fine. They're in the security office room. Now please go. I need sleep.
All right there, big brother. Get a nap. I'll see you soon.
All right.
And I'll turn and walk into the security office.
So, moving forward just a little bit, everybody's attuned to their items. Everybody, long rest effects, health, spells, if any were used. I don't think any were used in between these two sessions, but all of that. So, Rexius, you make your way into the security room and you see the 5 droids that are currently not in like a marble-sized ball, but they're in like think of like Samus's power suit from Metroid.
Oh.
And they're kind of curled up in balls like that right now, but when you walk up to them, they immediately uncurl and like stand at attention. And you notice that just like the security drones you guys had encountered after you killed the CEO, they do not have legs. They are hovering. Hello, CEO. How may we serve?
Hello there, guys. No need to be so unnecessarily formal. I am going to be bringing you guys with me. We can test out your self-repair function.
Understood. Roll. Hold on. What skill would this be? Roll an insight check, Rexius.
I'm going to burn a point of inspiration for that.
Righto.
Nope, I am rocking a 7 even after burning the point of inspiration. So
Dang.
I have more points, but I'm guessing whatever it is, I can either I'll figure it out or somebody else will figure it out.
With a 7, the
Yeesh.
DC was pretty low. It was only a DC 5. You notice that
Oh,
it
Huh.
seems that these security bots are not awake. Like, they have very monotone voices. They were addressing you very formally. So it seems that these security drones have not been awakened yet.
So I'm gonna take them with me and go find one of the maintenance robots, because I'm imagining he would have given them the ability to put in that upgrade.
I'll roll a percentile dice and see if you're correct. Might have been an oversight, but yeah, this repair drone does have the ability to do that.
So I'll walk in and look at the repair drone. You guys can mark off a party member names an NPC right now. I walk in and go, Rodney, mate, are you busy at the moment, or can I steal you for a second?
This repair drone, it has a square top that has 4 propellers and a long rectangular body. Not like this, but more like this. And I just realized I'm pointing the wrong way. Not like this, but like this. And it flies down to you, and it kind of buzzes when it speaks, and it's very high pitched. Hello, hello, CEO. Bzz, what can I do for you? Bzz.
It appears that when we did the mass awakening for everyone, some of the security drones were missed. Do you mind installing the update?
Of course, not a problem. He flies over behind the security drones, and a little tool drops down and splits into 5, and it looks like 5 USB drives all plug into the back of the security drones' heads, and they power down for a moment, immediately power back up, and we'll kind of hand wave the whole like what the fuck is happening type thing. Like what we did with the med bots. Mostly because I don't want you
feel like
guys
they
setting
heard
up
the speech.
another.
They saw everyone else.
Mostly because I don't want you guys setting up another joke to the point where I have to leave the room again.
Oh, you didn't like Cheryl?
No, I loved the
Aw.
joke. The joke was hilarious. I love telling it to people, but like my face hurt for like a solid 3 hours after that. I was laughing. That
We
freaking
did our
hurt.
job.
Every time my family members were like, "Why are you on the podcast?" I reference exactly that. And I reference the heartbeat sound effect I did in like episode 4, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that makes sense."
Fair enough. I almost forgot you did a heartbeat sound effect. Damn. Anyways,
Honestly, I don't know if you heard me during the session when I told you I was doing it.
fair enough. Okay, that's fucking weird. Give me just a moment. Okay, you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my audio
Yes, I
just
can.
freaking switched ears. It was only going through my left ear. Short version, it's these crappy ass speakers that I have. I need an upgrade desperately, but these were given to me by my mom, and I wanted my computer to have good sound, so I took them. And well, they're great for like, you know, when it's the actual speakers, but when I have a when I plug in a headset to the audio jack, it only comes out of one ear. And of course, I found my gaming headset. I was tearing my house apart looking for this because I wanted to do the Bluetooth functionality and I couldn't find it. I never have it on the left arm. I always have it on the right arm. Anyways, looping back around, because Jesus Christ, this session is going to be like an hour 30 by now. So, using the coordinates that the captain of the Knights of the Future gave you guys, it's not that far at all. It's about a 30-minute walk, kind of stressing the importance of how close these guys were to you. They could have straight up launched an attack on you guys. Just need to scroll to the right area. That's not it. That's not it. Okay, there we go. So, as you guys are approaching the encampment, you guys see, what you see right in front of you is a rusted out cube. And in the front, there are two towers made out of just rusted scrap metal, and it looks very it looks like a big freaking OSHA violation is what it looks like. But you have two
You mean
guards.
tetanus?
Tetanus too, but two guard towers with two members standing on top of those towers, and then two Cult of Rust members standing at the front of the door. Realistically, with 4 eyes on the entrance, it's gonna be really hard to enter through the front door. If you guys want to scope,
I could just sneak.
That is true. If you guys want to scope the area out, see if there's a backdoor entrance or anything like that.
I can do that. I send Ratatosker to investigate.
All right.
I could just sneak in.
I'm looking through his eyes, by the way, DM.
I was actually
I can
gonna
see
ask.
everything in real time.
All right. And Church, you were saying something as well.
Church is going to send along Simmons as a secondary, but
wow!
going the other way.
You actually remembered Simmons exists. I'm just pulling your leg.
Can we all just take a second to remember that Mark technically has 2 animal companions, because he also has an owl named Munin.
Ooh.
Huh? When did this happen?
Advantage.
So I told you I've been rewatching from episode 1, and in episode, I think it was 8, he sends his familiar, an owl named Munin, to go scout ahead. I wasn't even there for that episode.
Whoa. Freeze. I just realized something.
What?
If we don't go to the front door, this is a free square for all of us. Because we will be avoiding combat.
Technically.
Oh, but it says an enemy. It has to be an enemy.
Hold on. Church, you were saying that the party avoids combat. Not necessarily. Combat has not started yet. Combat starts if you guys get caught. Right now, this is a stealth section, so it's not combat, so take that.
Oh, dang it, he got us.
We could also try for ends combat in 3 rounds.
What if I got our cover blown and we just sneak away?
If you guys get your cover blown, good luck. You guys there's barely stuff for you guys to hide behind where you are. Like, you're making it work and they cannot see you, but you're in just the wide open Savagelands. Good luck trying to sneak away. But anyways, loop it back around to the story.
I'm gonna use the magic of my armor to switch from my heavy armor to my leather.
Okay. I almost forgot you had that feature.
Oh, I have favored terrain, so technically I could hide in the desert because I could tell everyone where to hide.
Fair enough. All right, so Simmons and Ratatosker are scoping the area. We'll start with Ratatosker. So, Hugin, you can see through your animal companion's eyes. And you're having it look around to see if there's another entrance that maybe isn't guarded, correct?
That would be correct.
So, unfortunately, as Ratatosker is moving around, you unfortunately do not see another entrance. This is going to be the only way in unless you guys want to try climbing one of the sidewalls, which could be very loud.
No worries, I can sneak.
There is another way. I have this ability where I can cloak a couple of us. It will only be 2 of us, but surely we could, like, open up a door for the others.
Is this pass without a trace?
No, it's invisibility.
Well, shit,
True,
that...
I also have a disguised. Oh wait, let me check if I have also invisibility. Because this entire group is made of let's see. I have spider climb, so you could just make me invisible and I can spider climb up there.
Rexius, on the next bingo card you make, Rexius, you'll just need to do a thing of, instead of hang on, let me find it. Church forgets something important about his character or an item in his inventory. Just switch that one to just someone, because
I thought I had invisibility, but
Make it
apparently
2
not.
separate ones. One where Church forgets it, and one where somebody other than Church forgets it.
fair enough. But yeah, all right. So Hugin, you
I forgot I don't
said...
have invisibility, but I can spider climb up there.
Okay, so Max has spider climb, Hugin has invisibility. Before we develop a full plan yet, Church, you send Simmons out. You see him kind of fly around the area, and basically, I'm just going to describe to you what he sees. There are 2 barracks tents that are holding different that are holding Cult of Rust members. There's a supply depot. Towards the back of this camp, there is a cage where Aaron Vell is currently. There is a separate tent away from the essentially the barracks, and that tent must belong to some commander of this group. Smack dab in the center of this encampment is a what Simmons describes as a strange looking statue, and he can't help but shake the feeling that he's getting a weird vibe from it. While the party talks about a plan, we will be right back. I need to go take care of something real quick. So what's the plan so far, guys?
We're debating between like several things. Like one of the possibilities is that I make the panda invisible and she does her stealth thing.
Okay.
And I made the point that stealth is kind of 95% off the table for Rex. He's huge and loud and present. Sneaking is not something he's going to do very well.
Isn't that why
So
you
stealth doesn't
your
really work.
leather armor?
He got rid of the disadvantage, but I still have a -1 to anything dexterity.
Ew.
Yeah. So it also affects skills.
Too bad nothing in my inventory is explosive.
He's big and strong and loud and proud, and he is not going to hide behind shit. So I had said I could switch back to my heavy armor and just go over like somewhere far enough away to try and lead them out and just be loud and obnoxious, because Rex is good at that.
I mean, I could also like go inside and use the drums in a random room to lure some folks in a different location, so that people are more distracted on each side of the inside the place, wondering, wait, where's the drumming coming from?
I will let the
I'm
audience know that if combat does if this stealth does devolve into combat, I unfortunately do not have a map because I lost power earlier this morning, and the map that I had spent 3 hours working on did not save. So yeah,
No.
I almost canceled the session for today, but my players insisted, so I was like, okay.
I have a suggestion. Alright, so this. What if I could, I don't know, say put up an invulnerable barrier? Would around some of us, would that help at all in the plan? Or perhaps create some sort of, well, massive hypnosis of some kind? Would either of those things work?
You said a massive hypnosis and or potentially an invisible dome.
Yes, but the dome would only be like a 20-foot spear. Or perhaps picture like, you know how the Green Lantern puts like a little dome thing.
Okay.
Alright, so those are things that I can do now. There's other things that I could do potentially. Like I said, the invisibility thing. If you need it, but honestly, I don't really have an idea of how to get in. All of us to get in there. I can only do 2 under the invisibility spell. The rest of us would be visible.
Um
I would suggest you take Rexius.
I know that you two are rather stealthy on your own.
Yeah.
As for Rexius and I, the invisibility would be a good idea for us both. If we want to get in there.
all right. So your 2 ideas, invisible dome, I will say that one wouldn't work just because the this camp is bigger than the radius that you had said. Um but mass hypnosis, can you explain that one a little bit more?
So essentially, I send like a blast into the area. All of the creatures would have to make a saving throw. Any that failed would be incapacitated for a minute.
I will say, um, just because there's a lot of freaking people here and I don't want to roll that many dice, if you guys go the hypnosis route, I will roll 1 dice for everyone, which means it's a 50-50 chance that everyone will be incapacitated. You guys can waltz in, take rescue Aaron, and bring back a few guys for questioning and potentially kill the rest. But if they all succeed, they're gonna be on high alert.
Well,
If nothing else, I do have a few spells that might help get them to well, bugger off. But I can only really use them on one person at a time.
Okay.
I understand.
Out of the ideas
So what?
suggested, I think 2 of the more solid ones you guys have suggested is Hugin casting invisibility on Max, Max using Spider Climb to get into the camp, and then either being sneaky and open the door, or rescue Aaron and potentially sneak back out. And the mass hypnosis one, because I'd be only rolling 1d20, that one is a solid plan because it's a 50-50 chance either way.
I was gonna
All
make
right,
a
so
small distracting explosion using ball bearings, but I couldn't. I don't have anything explosive to work.
I mean, if you want an explosive, like I said, I can always cast fire.
We're not risking possibly killing our rescue target.
You
But do
want them
remember,
live.
there's also
I center it in
using
a way
a fire
that
spell that will still set things ablaze. A sacred flame here or a firebolt there will still burn things, and we can just aim for barrels or something that may contain flammable shit.
yes, but that would require that we rescue our target first.
If
Keep in
anyone has
mind that I can also go and teleport.
a bottle of grease would also help my plan. Because that stuff's explosive.
I do have this. I pull out a bottle of booze. Would that work?
If you'll let me use that, I will owe you back one.
It's all yours.
Thank you. So while the three of them are doing their plan for a distraction of sorts, I'm going to do my own.
Okay.
So immediately what I do is using some of
How
my
big is the camp actually?
It is 50 feet long and 40 feet wide.
So I could encapsulate the entire camp in, say, a 60-foot radius?
Yes. Where is this going?
If we're trying to stealth, I do have one thing I can do that'll be helpful.
And what's that? She asked trepidatiously.
I can cast darkness. I can cast darkness.
Okay.
Yeah, except how many of us can see in the dark?
I mean, I can.
Yeah,
Darkness
let me check
is
if I can see in the dark.
different
I have dark
from
vision.
regular darkness.
I mean,
I have
I
dark
Yeah,
can.
vision.
dark vision lets you see in regular darkness, not magical darkness. But
And yeah, I don't. Then I cannot see anything in the dark.
I was gonna say, I know wizards have access to a lot of cantrips. Does Hugin have the light cantrip?
I can create light, but it's going to go through magical darkness.
Okay,
If
so
you have,
sorry to interrupt real quick. Out of character, we need to because I might be leaving soon for a tennis practice. So I say you guys do your plan, Kirsch does his, and then guarantee success.
Okay.
Can we leave it at that? Sorry.
I want to tell Radius that I can also cast. I have it in DM. If I do cast it, it does not count against my spell. I get it for free once per day.
I'm
I can
so
also
sorry.
cast
Repeat that one more time.
Alright, as a racial trait, both Rexius and I can cast darkness
Okay.
once per without a spell slot or material components. We then can cast it again, but we have to use a spell slot after that.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it's free once. So so potentially we could both put up like a 40-foot the cumulative like 40-foot area of darkness.
Yeah, that would work.
So is that something that you guys would want to do? I don't know how it would.
Well, I do believe Max is one of the only party characters that cannot see in darkness, so.
Nope.
I mean, when
Okay,
Max.
so for church, sorry, go ahead.
Never mind. The suggestion I was gonna make wouldn't work.
Okay, so church is gonna go off to the side where um the tent barracks are primarily, and he's making a makeshift ball bearing bomb using the alcohol, some rope, has the fuse, and well, like 100 out of his whole 100 bag of ball bearings.
Okay. So.
And this is meant to also be a distraction so that everyone else can rush for the cage thing.
Okay.
If
Roll me a percentile dice to see how well this bomb works.
oh god. 45.
It works.
Uh,
All right. So.
and then what Church is gonna do? He's gonna pull a bit of like a Shawn Michaels thing. He's gonna just run as they, hoping they chase him out of it.
All right. So you correct me if I'm wrong. You are throwing the alcohol bomb up and over the wall, and then luring the guard, the soldiers away.
Yep.
Well, something Simmons forgot to tell you is they were still in the tent, sleeping. So this alcohol bomb makes impact, successfully works, and now the barracks tents are in flames with the Cult of Rust members inside. That is 16 people that are dead.
Is
Bandit.
the one who we're supposed to rescue
Okay,
dead or
Simmons?
alive?
I'm gonna send him to go. You're losing your dinner tonight for this.
So,
Go home.
to answer your question, Max, the way Simmons was Church's bird Simmons was describing it, the church or the cage is like super far away from the barracks tent.
Okay, and then they were on fire, not the person we're rescuing. Good.
Alright. Well, I am assuming we're going to look for our target now. I'm taking that this is acceptable levels of confusion.
Yeah, because you see the two people on the guard post, the two people in the door immediately turn to all of the violent screaming that's going on. They do not see Church whatsoever. They just see, because the smoke is kind of obscuring where Church is, because the two people on the towers normally would be able to see him, but they were looking in another direction, and now all of a sudden they hear violent screaming and fire and smoke. The two guys in the towers, you see them kind of disappear into the tower and then rush towards the gate that is opened by the two guys that were in front of the gate, and the gate is now wide open for you guys.
Right, we're going in there now.
Church is going in the side that he blew open.
Oh, you blew it open? I thought you threw it up and over the wall.
Yeah, okay, so what was supposed to happen was I missed the detail for this. I'm so sorry. It was supposed to also make an entrance of sorts for church to go in, but I didn't know it was I didn't know it was fenced off. I thought there was an opening on that side to cause like guards to see church and.
Oh yeah, no,
So.
it's like a giant wall of rusted metal. So I thought you chucked it up and over.
Yeah, that was part of it. I did. Anyway.
Well, so I'll see if I'll roll a percentile to see if the bomb was volatile enough to blast a hole or not. It was unfortunately not strong enough to blast a hole through the wall. But, I mean, you did kill 16 people with one bomb.
I mean, just let me pick the lock out of the cage.
Yeah.
So everybody comes together, and Max, you see that the cage is locked, and I see you already started rolling a sleight of hand check.
It's a 7. I'm using one of my inspirations because I refuse to lose as a, God! That's it! No. Are you serious? I said, you know what? No, I'm gonna try it again. I refuse to let this go.
If you fail, church is gonna try.
No! I'm not gonna let you break it or burn it! You know what? That's it. I'm just gonna bite. I'm gonna bite the lock.
Hold on. Before you make that roll. Oh. Okay, so before we announce the results of that roll, for the viewers at home, Max first got a 7, then a 6, then an 8, then a 9. All on sleight of hand checks. I picture this like freaking lockpicking in Skyrim, where as she's trying to like rotate the lock, she keeps breaking the bobby pin, and then she says to fuck with it, and then tries to bite the lock off.
Oh my god! I got it!
At first got an 8, but then used a point of inspiration to get a modified 20, which is definitely more than enough.
So the lock takes about 9 acid damage. So it's just you just watch the lock melt.
Yep, the lock melts, and you see that Aaron is laying there in the cage, but he doesn't wake up. He didn't wake up to the people screaming. He doesn't wake up to the to you opening the door.
I'm gonna poke him.
You poke him and he doesn't respond.
Is he breathing?
I just grab him and shake him violently and wake up.
Shaking him violently is not doing anything. However, you know he's breathing, but he's not waking up for some reason.
Is there a way to find out if he's...
Say that again, Church?
He's breathing.
Is there a way to find out if he's dehydrated?
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
I would like to point out, is Church here?
This is Church's first ever medicin check.
Yes.
If he fails, I'm doing a
did
medicine
a hand
check.
wave thing of he regrouped with you guys.
He has a
it.
13. Does that succeed?
How much does Aaron weigh? Is he heavy or is he's a little guy, right?
He's a half elf, so he's very light. Probably about 120 normally, maybe 130 soaking wet.
Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna pick him up and use a point of lay on hands.
Church, from your medicine check, before you do that, Rexius, your medicine check does find that he is dehydrated.
I'm gonna look at Rexius, open his mouth, and then Church is gonna pull out his whole water skin and just pour the water into into Aaron's mouth.
At first, his mouth does not move at all. Then it slowly, like, it's almost like you see the color in his skin starting to return as he starts gasping and freaking out because now water's being poured on top of him. And he's like trying
Easy there, buddy. Easy. Easy. We're here to save your ass.
Okay. All
You're
right.
gonna live.
Thank you for the water.
I do gotta point out, if he was poisoned or had any kind of illness, that 1 point of lay on hands would just get rid of it.
All right, fair
True.
enough.
And I also have healer's kit, the herbalism kit, and a healer kit. I just assist him if it involves anything that involves poison.
All right. So, as you guys kind of help Aaron get back on his feet, you guys move out of the cage to see the 4 guards and a man dressed in cleric looking robes that are a rust colored brown, and he has like half of his my entire hand, that entire area of his face is covered with rust, and he says, well, looky who we have here. A couple of people
Wait, didn't I
who
bite?
aren't supposed to be. And that is where we are going to end today's session. Thank you guys.
I mean, I would have
so
ended
much
off
for
with
watching.
me just biting his crotch.
Guess what?
I didn't
Guess what? Eat it. I have double bingo.
How do you have double bingo?
Fuck it. Got ignored all episode.
Dang, true.
And
That
along
is
with that, I also have someone talked over Hugin. Jackson was caught eating on camera. Max talked over someone, and a party member named an NPC.
All right, so you guys have yourselves a point
More
of inspiration for the next session. Rexius, if you are able to get another bingo card, just so that we can cycle it, cycle through them. You don't have to make a whole bunch. You could just make one for each session.
So what I was gonna say for now is I can do kind of what I did with the first card and try to make them themed on like the individual characters or players.
Oh.
I just need things that they do really consistently, and there's not a ton of consistency in the party. So I should be able to make it.
What about me using primal savagery with other problems? For example, that one time.
So, as far as I know, Max,
right
when it comes to primal savagery, I've only seen you use it twice. Once against the Lord of Rust and Locarius, and the other time this session. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's session. If you guys like what you see, make sure you leave a like, you comment, you subscribe, and you ring that bell. Ding, ding, ding. And join the notification station, the whole shebang, shaboodle, the whole kit and caboodle, if you know what I mean. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to my amazing players for joining me on today's adventure. And this is Rose and Friends signing off. Stay magey, everyone. Goodbye.